A man discovers he has 80 years remaining on his life clock, so he decides to challenge the boundaries of destiny. He leaps from a height of 100 meters and lands safely atop a moving truck. Eager to push his fortune to the limit, he increases the drop to 10,000 meters, only to be snatched from the air by a passing airplane during his descent. Of course, not everyone shares that level of luck. A group of friends press Courtney to install a cryptic mobile application. This software claims to forecast the exact moment of your passing. She launches it and her heart stops. The screen reveals she has only 3 hours left to live. Initially, no one takes the countdown seriously, but they are unaware that the creator of this program is death itself. After the gathering concludes, Courtney is overwhelmed by a heavy sense of foreboding. To stay out of harm's way, she declines a ride home in her boyfriend's vehicle. But shortly after she departs, her smartphone suddenly begins to chime. A notification warns that she has broken the user agreement. She checks the app in a panic and discovers she has a mere 7 minutes remaining. She sprints straight into her house, but the ringing refuses to stop. She attempts to power down the device, but the Reaper does not vanish just because the screen goes dark. As she gets ready to take a shower, the phone suddenly rings once more. An invisible power yanks her into the air, and as the timer reaches 0, Courtney's life is extinguished. At that very moment, her boyfriend is involved in a devastating car crash. A thick wooden branch smashes through the passenger side of the cabin. If Courtney had stayed in that seat, she would have faced an even more gruesome end. The following day, the boyfriend is admitted to the hospital. He refuses to undergo a necessary operation because the app indicates he has less than 20 hours left to live. The nurse attempts to soothe his nerves, suggesting it is nothing more than an elaborate prank by the developer. Intrigued, all of her co-workers download the software, and they find they have many decades ahead of them. But when Quinn takes her turn, she realizes she has only 48 hours left. At first, she tries to dismiss the fear, but the nightmare soon becomes a reality. Courtney's boyfriend is scheduled for his surgery. Just then, he notices his clock has less than 3 minutes remaining. He chooses to abandon the procedure, but suddenly his phone vibrates. He has breached the terms of service. Perplexed and terrified, he stares into a mirror and spots a shadowy figure in black looming behind him. But when he spins around, the hallway is empty. He retreats into the stairwell, trying to barricade a door against the unseen threat. But he cannot outrun his destiny. Suddenly, the power fails completely, and the screen shows 1 minute left. As he stands there trembling, heavy footsteps resound from the floor above. It is the spirit of his dead girlfriend coming to claim him. When Quinn hears of his passing, she is gripped by absolute terror. To verify her fears, she locates his remains and unlocks his device using facial identification. And sure enough, she sees that his countdown has already reached 0. Quinn is certain the threat is real now. She immediately phones her father and calls off their trip to her mother's gravesite. She believes that staying within her walls will keep her safe, but just as she prepares to head for work, her phone rings. It also claims she has violated the user agreement. Subscribe for part 2.